Grew up drinking Mountain Lightning, the Walmart brand Mountain Dew. If you know, you know. I remember the glee I felt as a child when I scored a thrifted pair of flared sweatpants that had a bedazzled Winnie the Pooh themed honey written across the backside. And I can still feel how giddy I was when the belly button ring I had pierced on my 14th birthday was finally healed enough to replace with a dangly Playboy bunny ring. Despite swearing off the habit of smoking from an early age, a choice that you have to make with real intention when you grow up in the laps of two chain smokers, I remember looking up to the young moms in my apartment complex who smoked misty cigarettes and managed to look glamorous and made up despite still wearing their gas station uniforms. These things became my aesthetic North Star during that sensitive time in childhood, when all the tastes, sights, smells, and sounds you're exposed to as a kid become the metric you measure all of your future aesthetic discoveries up against. Just as soon as my creative preferences began to gel, I started to pick up on the fact that these creative choices might be the wrong choices. There's a perceived morality to choosing Mountain Dew over lemon lime flavored kombucha. There's a narrative created around the kind of girls who get their belly button pierced versus their earlobes. And we create career narratives around the kind of people who would choose to wear blinged out text on their backside versus a smart pair of khakis. And so when I was lucky enough to get to go to college at a private liberal arts university on scholarship, a pruning began to happen. A paring down, a hiding, a changing of all the things that I had learned to love. In keeping with the trend of having text written across your backside, I remember on one of my first days of practice in college being ridiculed for my thrice rolled down Sophie shorts with my high school mascot written across the backside, and the burning shame I felt that day when just a few practices later our bikini brief uniforms would be handed out to our team. While not apparent in the moment, because struggling to fit in can often feel like fighting for your life, in my later years I would put together that we live in a broken meritocracy where sometimes our aesthetic choices are our only way in explaining why some people have hard lives and others don't.